This is A. Wilson. That ain't even test like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribe. Topic I'm going to talk to you today is the Real Housewives of Atlanta season premiere that happened about 2 weeks ago now. Uh, it started out with Porsha uh, in a running suit, and she stops and she looks at a screen, and she see all her life, all of her life was Simon floating on the screen through pictures, and she's looking at it, and then switch to the next scene, and the next scene was Shamia, and Shamia was talking to her family about her birthday party, and they were asking her was she going to invite all the girls. She said yeah, and then she was in her hallway and she was calling Shiloh, Shiloh. And then the little girl ran out and she went out and said, well, what are you doing, Mom? She said, well, I'm getting ready for my birthday boy. So I want to get ready for your birthday boy too. And she said, let's go in and check on your sister. And she went to the other room and she went and checked on the other daughter with the nurse. And she was asking the other daughter, the nurse, how her other daughter was feeling and stuff like that. But I can't remember the other daughter's name. No, it was yeah, her daughter's name is Shayla and Shiloh. Shayla was the one who was with her, and then she went in the other room with the nurse, and then Shiloh was in that room. And so, in our confessional, Shamia introduced herself. She said she's a singer, a dancer, a radio host, and she said she's also living in a $9 million house. Her husband has his own company, and he works for what you call it, Hayback, where they make stuff for the airport. And then she said that she said she had a what you call it, a ectopic pregnancy, and she said that's why, she's having those complications and those difficulties with her little girl, Shiloh. And she was saying that she used the same surrogate that Candy had used. And so she gave a little background, information about her life. And she showed the house around. The house is very pretty and everything. And then switched to the next scene. And the next scene was Drew, and she was playing in the yard with her kids at first, and then she said, let's go inside, let's go inside. So they went inside, and the kids went and got something to drink. Next thing you know, doorbell ring, it was Kenya. And Kenya and Brooklyn came in, and then Drew's little daughter said, I want to go see Dad, I want to go see Dad. And she said, yeah, go on down there. So Drew's at the edge of the steps while she watched the girl go on down there. And there's a horn, Drew would sit down in the kitchen, and she said, Drew, is Ralph living in the basement now? She said, yeah, Ralph living in the basement. In the basement, she said, I want to move out, but the judge said that I need to stay, and he said that Ralph could go in the basement if Ralph wanted to stay. She said, ooh, I didn't know that, I didn't know that. And then so she said, I'm going to get ready to start making music again. She said, yeah. So I'm working with Dennis. He said, who is Dennis? That's what Kenya was saying. She said, Dennis. Huh? What Dennis? She said, Dennis. We all know Dennis. She said, Porsha's Dennis? And she said, yeah, Porsha's Dennis. She said, huh? What? Uh, I don't know. Dennis did music. How you know? She said, well, Dennis do music. And Kenya asked Drew, how long has he been doing music? She said, well, he had did music with Porsha. He had did music with Porsha. And when Porsha was doing music, she said, yeah, I heard Porsha was doing music back in the day. And then she said, well, I don't know. Maybe he just started doing music, but he said he's gonna help me with my album and stuff. And she said, did you get permission with Porsha? Did you talk to Porsha? She said, I tried to talk to Porsha. She said, I text Porsha, and Porsha said she was too busy. Then I text her again, and then she said she's going to meet me for lunch, but she never showed up. So I don't know. I guess Dennis told her. She said, well, you should have contacted her. And then it went to the next scene. But like I said on Twitter, and after I saw the episode, I was saying, well, Drew was wrong for not for not telling Porsha about the photo shoot and stuff like that. But I was saying working with Dennis, maybe she should have told, because at first I was saying, well, now she ain't together with Dennis, but then after people started telling me, they got a child together, so I was looking at, okay, maybe Drew should have contacted Porsha before she worked with Dennis and stuff like that. Because but I kind of changed my mind after somebody on my Twitter page. Well, you got to look at today. They got a child together. So after I thought about that, I said, well, yeah, maybe Drew should have went on and contacted Porsha about both situations. But anyway, after that, it switched to chaos. And then Kels was saying that she was giving her oldest daughter a birthday party for her 17th birthday because she was 17 years old. And she gave her 17 presents. And then she said she knows she got to do that for her other two twin daughters too. And then her confession, she was saying, well, when I first got on here, I was married, but now I'm getting a divorce. She said I was in a abusive relationship, and a producer tried to get her to expand on it. She said, "That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm talking about." Now, as far as the new girls, I do like Kale, even though she got a big personality. She's kind of loud. She's very funny. She's very funny, and she's very funny, and she's very shady at the same time. And it's like shade. So I do like Kelly as far as the new girls. And then after that, it switched to Porsha going to visit her lawyer, and she was saying that she didn't think that she would have to be visiting her lawyer for a second time because she thought everything with her and Simon was going to work out. And then she told the lawyer was that Simon had put an injunction on the house, and by him putting an injunction in the house, she couldn't film in the house, and that was messing up her money. And and by Simon having all these issues and stuff, with fraud and tax evasion and stuff, she said she didn't want the house to get foreclosed on when she wasn't able to pay for the house. And then so the other attorney who was in there, she told Porsha that she wrote the papers and stuff like that. And he told and rest assured Porsha that everything was gonna be all right, and she didn't have to worry about nothing. So it switched to the next scene, and the next, yeah, but uh, before that, Porsche should have did some more research, but on to the next thing. After that, they showed Kels meeting up with Shamia the Brit, and so Shamia said, let's sit down, and let's sit down, and let's sit down and have some drinks in celebration of my birthday." I said, "Oh yeah, celebration of your birthday." And then so Kel said, uh, did you invite that Porsche girl?" And she said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna invite my girl Porsche. She said, "Did you invite everybody?" She said, "Yeah, I invited everybody." And then some Kel said, Is Porsche that lady who stole that lady's husband?" Shamia was shocked and surprised. Said, "That didn't happen like that. They were already broken up. We got on with Porsche." Shamia, you were sitting up there lying. That man was not already broken because Porsche went over to that woman's house talking about she was that woman's friend, and that woman invited Porsche over there to swim in their pool and stuff like that. And Porsche was looking at Simon, and Simon was looking at Porsche. We was trying to take up for Porsche. Now that part I didn't agree with Shamia on, but most of the other part I liked Shamia. But that part I had to give Shamia a side eye. But anyway, Shamir said, "I don't know. If you want to know about that, you ask her yourself, And then Bruce said, "Ooh, Kelly, you coming in strong. Kelly, you coming in strong." And Kelly said, "Well, I was just asking." And next thing you know, they switched to the next scene. And the next scene was Portia meeting up with Shamir. And she said, "How you doing?" She said, "I'm doing all right." So "You excited for your birthday?" She said, "Yeah, I'm excited for your birthday." They said, "I don't talk." She said, "Portia, I had lunch with Kelly and Britt, and she said, Kelly said, asked me, was I inviting you? And I told her, yeah. She said, was you the woman that stole that man's husband? She said, who is that? Who is this Kelly girl you talking about? She said, she a new girl that owned a Waffle restaurant. Oh, how she gonna say something about my relationship and what was going on? She don't know me like that. She don't know me. She said, I'm just letting you know what was happening, what was said. And so it switched to the next scene, and the next scene, and I don't know why Porsha thought that because she was gone for 3.5, 4 years, and that's why she left in 2020, not to talk about that. Maybe she don't know. That's the main thing that Bravo was going to talk about. And what they did, they used Kelly to bring it out because they know Drew wasn't going to say too much in there. So they let the new girl bring it out. And Porsha keep trying to avoid that. She ain't going to be able to avoid that because especially since she's getting a divorce from Simon. So she might as well go and talk about that. But anyway, it was the day of the birthday party. Everybody was celebrating. The house looked real pretty and stuff. And people started arriving. And then Drew showed up. I said, "Oh, this look nice. It's pretty, very big and pretty." And then, and then, Cynthia came and said, "Oh, everything sounds so beautiful and pretty and stuff." And then, like a freshman, Cynthia said, "Oh, Shamiria, I mean not Shamiria." She said, Shamia is rich. Shamia is rich. And you didn't think, so everybody came on, they was happy to see Shamia and stuff. And Shamia said she thanked all of her guests and all that stuff. So Shamia came down in a royal blue dress down from the stairs. She was thanking all the people that came to her party, and everybody was happy they came to the party and stuff like that. And so Kenya asked Drew, she said, Drew, uh, is Porsha coming to the party? Have you seen Porsha yet? Where's Porsha? Drew said, nah, haven't seen Porsha. Porsha. I think she's coming. She's supposed to be coming. She might be a little bit late. Kenny said, late? It's already late. What you talking about being late? She said, well, I don't know. And so right after that, Shamia walked up on them and she heard them talking. And she said, anybody seen Porsha yet? And then Drew said, nah, I was saying maybe she might be late. And then Shamia said, well, let's wait a few minutes. So they waited a few minutes. Next thing you know, she's around there talking with everybody. And the lady came and tapped her on the shoulder and said, Shamia, your gift is here. I said, oh, my gift, let's go down. She went down the stairs. She saw the gift and everything. And then next thing you know, she seen a blue sheet over top or something. And said, ooh, that's my gift, that's my gift. And everybody was clapping and having a good time, and they were drinking. And Drew was up there, Shamia, everybody was talking about Shamia. She finally pulled the sheet off the thing, and it was a rose voice, it was a white rose voice. And everybody was so happy and stuff. And Shamia was jumping up and down with excitement. And they were saying, Shamia, ain't you gonna take it around? Ain't you gonna take it around for a spin? She said, yeah, I'm gonna take it around for a spin. And just as she was getting ready to open the door, here comes Porsha walking up, tapping. Shamia, tapping on her shoulder. Shamia turned around and looked, oh, Porsha, she gave her a hug. And then she got in the driver's seat of her car, and then her husband was in the passenger seat. And they was all looking around. She playing around with the steering wheel and stuff. But in her confession, she said, yeah, Porsha tried to ruin my birthday by coming up late. And so she know what time it's supposed to be, talking about traffic. But like I said, don't be trying to ruin ruin my ruin my birthday, ruin my good time. You came late to the left. You say, I said, to the left. I said, ooh, that's good. So she could have snuck in like everybody else. And then KL said in her convention, yeah, she was late. She could have snuck into the back and blended in with the crowd and nobody would have said nothing. Yeah, if you come to my party late and try to interrupt stuff, I'd be mad too. And then so everybody was out there drinking, having a good time at the pool and everything. And then Shamia said, come on, it's kind of hot out here. Let's go back inside and let's go back inside and go in the private room. So they went back inside and they went in the private room. And as they were going in the private room, everybody got ready to sit down and they had a drink. And then so Shamia said, uh, Drew, I heard you working with Dennis. And she said, I heard you working with Dennis. And people in the streets have been saying that you and Dennis got a thing going on. Is that true? Drew said, huh? what? And stuff like that. And she said, yeah, me and Dennis are working together, but as far as having a relationship, being in a relationship, now we're working together, working on music. And she said, did you tell Porsha? She said, I did tell Porsha. Porsha said, no, you didn't. You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me. And then she said, yes, I did. And Drew was so shocked and surprised. And here comes Porsha. Can I break the fourth wall? And then she asked the producer again, can I break the first? Can I break the fourth wall? He said, yeah, break the fourth wall. She said, you didn't tell me nothing. Dennis was the one told me. Dennis was the one told me. And she said, Portia, I texted you and I called you and Drew was showing the text around and said, I called you and I texted you, but you didn't, she said, I text you and stuff, but you didn't call me, you didn't call me. And then, uh, and then Cynthia said in her confession, well, I haven't seen Portia in a while, in a long time. But Portia got in contact with me, and I talked to Portia on the phone. So Drew should call Portia. And then next thing you know, the episode went out. And I'm looking at it, you tried to embarrass the girl in front of all these people talking about the fourth wall, and then your fourth wall fell flat. That's the same thing I said on my Twitter page. I said she tried to flex Drew, and the flex fell short, and then she talking about breaking the fourth wall, and the fourth wall fell short. And I think Bush thought she was gonna get a whole lot of feedback from the audience and stuff, but everybody liked the show, but they were saying Portia was going too overboard, and Portia was going too overboard, and Portia was making a mountain out of a molehill. That's what I'm saying. A mountain out of a molehill, and what even that serious and stuff like that. So, like I said on my Twitter, Portia was just mad that Drew beat her to the point of filming with uh uh with uh with uh with Dennis because her storyline fell apart with her being having that rich fabulous life because that's the life Shamir got. And so that's why her and Shamir gonna be having a little riff or something because I've been seeing clips online. But that's all I have for this video. This is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a TI is. I am out. Who else?